We move on back to the Ashanti region in 2 months again, and the Electricity Company of Ghana disconnected power at the Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi for owing 220,000 cedis. Here's a report by Ibrahim Abubakar, and he adds that administrative work has halted due to the absence of power.
For about 3 years, Yara Sports Stadium has not paid any bill to the Electricity Company of Ghana. The accumulated debt to the ECG now stands at 222,000 Ghana cedis. The disconnection has left the facility without power for the past 2 months, and this is seriously affecting activities at the stadium.
We have a standby generator, but that is meant for only office work. When our generator is even working, we can't even put on our ACs. Yeah, and there are a lot of people who are coming here, they want to have their programs here. But sometimes we find it difficult to tell them go because there's no water, you can't use the washrooms. But we cannot use the generator for people to come here and have their programs. Yeah, so we can use this to appeal to people. If you want to come here and have your program, you have to make alternative arrangements for electricity and water.
Ewuntoma Richard Idrisu called on the government to at least make part payment of the debt for power to be restored.
There's nothing to do because of lack of electricity. The National Sports Authority in this region, we cannot foot the bill. So we are appealing to government to come to our aid in this direction.
The NDC Congress is slated for the Yara Sports Stadium.
And we have told them about our challenges. We don't have electricity, and because of that, there's no water in the washrooms. So if they are ready to make alternative arrangements or assist us so that ECG can restore power back to this stadium, why not?
Until part of the bill is settled, the Yara Sports Stadium will continue to be without power.
So, talking more about the NDC and the measures they're putting in place as an alternative measures for their elections, I'm heading straight to the phone to speak with James Asante. He's the NDC Communications Director. Good afternoon, and thanks for agreeing to speak with us.
Good afternoon.
Now, even before we look at alternative measures, what time is the program starting and ending?
We starting at 9 o'clock on the dot. We are ready. We've set up committees, like we've been saying, to handle every aspect of the Congress. We having publicity, which of course we are expecting your invitation for accreditation. We have grounds committee, we have security committees, we have protocol committees, so many of them. So we are not joking at all. We are on course. We think that the security of our delegates, the Ghanaians in general, is very, very important. It's crucial. So at these crucial moments that we have any problems with our electricity, we think that we have to sit down and then think about an alternative. And I can assure you that we are doing everything possible to ensure that we have a constant electricity supply on that day to make the Congress a successful one.
Now, so what time is the program likely to end, and weren't you aware that power had been disconnected from the stadium before you chose that as a venue?
Oh, we are still thinking about it, right? We trying to have a plan B, but what we need to know is that we are just going to rent the stadium. That is what we need to understand. We think that the management of the stadium will have to arrange for that, because when there's a football match and the lights goes off, whose responsibility? Those managing the stadium. And I strongly believe that they have alternatives like plants or plants just to be used as a backup for us to continue.
No, I'm asking because we just aired a story and we spoke to an authority from the sports stadium, and he did categorically mention that the party should put measures in place. He did mention that there are issues with water and electricity, and the party should put measures in place. If, for example, the media is supposed to cover this event and the place gets dark, how would that be done? Is it that you haven't communicated with the authorities of the stadium?
What I'm saying is that they are the managers of the stadium. So certainly we need to collaborate. Right. At the moment, I think that our committee, the grounds committee, will be going to Kumasi to have a look at the stadium. So they come back with their report, we assess it, and then we can move on. So well, we understand what he's saying, but we are also saying that we are getting prepared for that. Our committees are working, they'll present their reports as soon as possible. Then if there's anything to be done, then we can go ahead and do that.
So how confident are you? You mentioned as soon as possible, but how confident are you that you'll be able to resolve or come up with a solution before time?
I'm very confident that we will make it. That's what I can say, because we have a committee handling that.
Okay. Well,
and we have confidence in that committee that they will never disappoint us. Because it's going to be a very big event.
Well, thank you very much indeed for agreeing to speak with us. James Asante, he is the NDC Communications Director, and we're looking at the disconnection of power at the Baba Sports Stadium. And we'll follow that story to find out measures that have also been put in place. Like he mentioned, it will be sorted out.